My boyfriend cheated on me throughout our whole relationship. Him and I both 24, doing long distance. He's an ex now, but I wrote it in present time because I ended it today after I wrote this. We started our relationship about 6 months ago and we met for the first time last month when he came to visit me in my state. Throughout the 6 months, he constantly told me he loved me. That he has never felt this way before. And constantly wanting to plan for the future to close our distance gap. I finally thought I've gotten into a healthy relationship. 2 months ago he told me one piece of a story where he was still talking to his FWB he met before me. He told me it was just friends now and they stopped their arrangement once him and I were official. I believed him, blindly. Something didn't feel right and I could tell he wasn't being completely honest with me. I asked him why does he talk to his FWB still, and he told me that she was a good friend to him and helped him. I liked that he had a good friend, so I didn't press him. I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't being told everything, so I told him I felt uncomfortable with him still talking to FWB. It seemed that they were emotionally connected and not in the way friends are. I sounded really jealous, but I couldn't help that something was wrong. 3 days ago, we got into an argument how he failed to tell me before we became official that he still had his FWB in contact. I told him it felt hard to trust him when he kept something that from me. I told him everything and how I cut off everyone that had romantic interest in me, so him and I can continue with forming this relationship. He told me he would cut it off so I could trust him again. The night he said he would do it, he calls me crying saying it was so hard to cut her off. To be honest, I got really mad at him for it. Who cries this hard for someone who was just a friend, and not even a long-term friend? He got mad at me for questioning if it was more than a friendship, and he emotionally abused me saying awful things that he knew would hurt me. Gaslighting me into thinking I was overthinking and just being jealous. Yesterday, he admitted he was seeing her the whole time we've been together and still fucking her, and he didn't realize that he had developed feelings for her. He told me that she coerced him to having sex and that he was telling her that they couldn't continue because he was seeing someone else. She knew about me and I saw the messages where he told her about me, and she still insisted on having sex with him and asking for money. She's an older woman who constantly seek validation and only communicated with offering sex and nudes. She definitely took advantage of my boyfriend's naivety. He's never done anything sexually before or been in a relationship. My boyfriend is still at fault for cheating though, because he didn't really try to stop it nor set hard boundaries. He wasn't honest about the status of our relationship. Now he's constantly texting me and calling me asking for a second chance because he didn't realize that he was being used and didn't know how to navigate that kind of arrangement. He trying to convince he only loves me, but I don't want to hear it. Our whole relationship was fake because everything he told her and he told me. I don't want to hear his pleads. He's trying to do everything to prove me that he was manipulated and he only wants me. I am tired and he broke our trust. There can't be a relationship anymore. So Amber from Monterey, I hope you're happy about taking part in ruining relationship and being too pussy to admit it.